All right, guys, so I'm going to show you exactly how I solved churn inside of our business and took our retention rate from around 50% up to around 95 plus percent. Okay, and this is called a churn audit. The way that this works is you want to take a look at every single one of your clients that had churned over the past however long time horizon you have. Now, obviously, depending on the time horizon, I'm sure you've made advancements inside of your business that have made you guys more efficient, better at keeping people, et cetera, et cetera. But take a long time horizon on this so you can get a really good gauge of what your overall churn patterns are, or the patterns of clients that churn are. And this is a very, very important exercise. So the way that this works is you want to go ahead and look at every single client and you want to give this prompt to Claude. And what I did and what you guys should do if you guys ran a sales call, you want to take the transcript of that sales call for every single one of these people. Go to Google, download the transcript, or Fathom, or whatever you guys are using, download the transcript and then plug it in. And for every single one of these clients, you want to give this prompt to Claude. You want to say, what is this person's monthly income? What was their main pain points that made them want a solution? What was their dream outcome? And then why did they decide to move forward? And then what you also want to add in here is the reason why they churned or why you think that they churned. You want to give all of that information to Claude. Then you guys will have something that this is manually done. You guys will have to copy paste this, or if you put every single client at the same time, you can just have it pop out. But you're going to have the name of the client, the date that they closed, how long they stayed with you, and then the answers to all of these questions. So I literally have all of these clients lined out with all of the reasons that they churned, some of these with massive examples. Some of these I just wrote in myself because they were very important things. But this exercise took me about 3-4 hours to get done. Then from there, what you're gonna do is you're gonna copy this entire thing and you're gonna paste it into Claude using Claude prompt number 2, okay? Now, Claude prompt number 2 is very important because you want to give context to Claude so that it understands what you're dealing with. And you want to give it this prompt. You say, Claude, I am trying to fix the churn inside my business once and for all. I want you to take a look at the following data that I've pulled as a reference, which is the data that we just pulled using Claude prompt 1 and your own brain power to give it a little bit more context as to why that person churned, whether it was a billing issue, billing failure, unhappy client, not enough, whatever it is that you're selling. Like for us, it's volume. If someone doesn't have enough volume, that's a big one. For somebody else, it could be different, right? Just for your business. Now, I want you to take a look at the following data I've pulled as a reference, and then I want you to operate as a strategic growth advisor and for a insert niche, and ask me interview style questions one by one so that I can solve the churn within my business. And then even to take it a step further, you can go ahead and say, I want to solve the churn within my business one by one, be brutal and raw, and don't stop asking questions until we pinpoint the answer. Cool. So once you do that, it's going to ask you questions one by one, and then it's going to literally make you pull data from your business and start answering those questions. And throughout this process, you want to keep your mind open as to what is going on, because within those questions, probably within the first like 4 or 5 or 6 questions, you're going to come up with answers to the solutions, and you want to write those answers down and then execute on those immediately. Immediately execute and patch the holes within your business with the solutions that are presented to you.